Good morning. I've just got up. I'm going to regret coming on here looking so tired, aren't I? I haven't even brushed my hair yet. Right, let's put this on. I'm trying to put it on lower down because I hate how it picks up all my throat noises. Okay. I'm still in pyjamas. I've got a really busy day today. I'm very tired, so I'm going to make a coffee. I've just weighed in. Are they all charged? Right. I've got a big shoot later, so everywhere's a mess. Camera battery's charging. Need to just clear up this area before I make a coffee. I think I'm going to need a strong coffee because I have not been sleeping well recently at all. Kind of wish the fatigue from the jab would come back. That really helped. I ordered my Asda shopping, which was meant to come this morning. Got an email saying there's still time to amend your order until 11 p.m. Oh fuck. I've accidentally ordered it to come tomorrow and I've run out of food. And I can't bother to cancel it and I don't have time to go and food shop today. So I'm just going to have to buy some lunch for Bella. I'll make a tuna pasta, I think, for dinner because I've got all that stuff. And let the shopping come tomorrow. But that's the kind of mental state I'm in. Okay, I've got my coffee. So, weighed myself this morning and I am 206. So that's £3 off from last week. I said I could feel it would come off this week. I did think it would come off this week. I think tomorrow is when I order. Look at what state I am. I'm so tired. Tomorrow is when I order next month's dose. So after, in my last video, obviously it was very long, so I don't think many people would want to watch that. But I figured out that in month 3 I lost 7.5 pounds. So, and I've said as long as I'm losing half a stone a month, then I'll stay on 2.5. I was very up and down in the last video as to whether I want to go up to 5 or not, which, let's face it, I've been like that my entire journey because I know that if I go up to 5 it will speed it up. I don't want to just jump up because I want it to happen faster. Like half a stone a month is fine, isn't it? So, yeah, and I know that there's more things I could be doing other than just taking the jab and making myself not very hungry to aid my weight loss. If I wanted it to be a bit faster, I should do those things first. So, oh my god, that's so good. So yeah, I'm still gonna stick to 2.5, I think, for another month when I reorder. But it's just not going to make my journey very exciting, is it? So, because it's going to be quite slow. So every week I'm just going to be coming on and being like, oh, I've lost nothing, or I've lost £2, or I've lost £3. It's not going to be like, oh, I've come on and I've lost half a stone. I did in my first week, I lost £8 in 1 week. A lot of that would have been, I don't know, like water weight and stuff. And it was like a dramatic weight loss as well because I was at my highest weight at that point, and B, because when I first started the jab, I could not manage much. Like getting 500 calories in me a day was a struggle, so I was barely eating, so that's also why. Whereas now it's settled down at a rate where I can enjoy food, but I'm not overeating. I can say yes, I can say no, but I'm not saying yes for the sake of eating, or I'm not just eating for the sake of eating. I can't think of words today. It's going to be that kind of day. I think I'm anxious because I've got that group shoot today. I'm shooting the bed in the sea, so I've got a bed frame from Facebook Marketplace, an air mattress, single duvet, single bed sheet, pillow, etc. Going to go to the beach. I've picked a quieter beach because obviously I don't want to be too obnoxious. And me and my partner are going to go down there in the afternoon and we're going to set up the bed. I need time to be able to troubleshoot anything that's going to go wrong with setting up the bed like there's a missing screw or something like that, and we're gonna have to figure out how to, whatever, you know, hopefully it'll just be straightforward. But also don't want to allow for too much time, because the longer we're sat there with a full bed frame in the sea, the more scope there is for someone to come and tell us we can't be there. So I need to sort of time it right. And then the shoot starts at 6:30 tonight and it will finish at 9:30, and I'm shooting 5 or 6 models. I can't remember how many, but a group of models, one-on-one, but you know, they'll all be there, and then I'm going to swap them out, and I've given them all a different brief of what to wear for the bed in the sea. And then I'm going to have my photo done too, because obviously I do a lot of self-portraits. So it'd be really sad if I couldn't partake in my own idea that I am not going to be doing again, because there's too much faff to set this up. So I'm also going to have my photos taken there. But yeah, I'm just not used to shooting that many people. Obviously when I shoot weddings there's lots of people, but I don't have to really direct anyone or interact much. I'm just there taking photos. The only times I really need to direct is for group photos, and then prompts and guidance for the couple photos, but then that's just me and the couple, which I'm used to anyway because I do couple shoots. Yeah, so weddings is fine, but this kind of thing, it's going to be like the 6 of us sat on the beach, and it's going to take 3 hours, and we're also going to have to wait. Like, I'm going to get everyone's slot done before golden hour, so it's not like one person has the nicer light than the other person. And then at golden hour, I'm going to give them all another 5 minutes, so everyone gets a golden hour shot. And then the same for blue hour, because blue hour at the moment is when it's really, really nice. You know, when like all the clouds go pink and it's like baby blue, really, really, really pretty. That's at blue hour. So if there's an epic blue hour, then they can all come in again for a few more shots, and hopefully me as well if there's time. I've also packed my drone. I never use my drone. I love it. I never use it because I always, it's something I'd rather do on my own, because I'm not very good at it. I'm not very good at controlling it. But I can't send the drone up for everybody. And I think once people realise I've got a drone, everyone might hope that they get a drone shot, because it's unusual, isn't it? Especially with the concept of a bed in the sea. Having an above shot, I'd be stupid to not try that. So I should definitely bring my drone. But I'm not sure whether to say, like, I'll only do it on mine, because then there's no, like, being fair and unfair. Or what I could do is I could hover it in one place as a video, and so that it stays in that place, I could make a pretty cool reel if I just leave it there recording and have them like quickly each go in. Could do that. Might do that. Allow for 10 minutes after I've shot them all. Yeah. But I don't want to give myself too much to do, because it's already going to be like quite hectic for me. Anyway, it's going to be fun. And I need to remember, this was a creative concept. It's not client, it's not paid shoot. And I'm not supposed to get anxious over creative concepts, because it's just me. It's for me. I've made it up. I'm doing it because I want to do it. So I don't need to be anxious. So I weighed myself this morning. I'm 206. I'm very happy with that. I'll tell you why I'm happy with that. I'll tell you why it's a milestone. So last time I was successful with losing weight, I wasn't successful at keeping it off, and I didn't get to my goal weight. Obviously my goal weight the entire time I've been this size is to get back down to 140, where I looked like this. That's me at 140. So that is my goal. It was a nice size on me. It was nice for my height, because I'm 5'8". And you know, I didn't appreciate it then because I didn't appreciate it then because I was not in a healthy mindset. I wasn't in a healthy mindset to get there or to stay there. Like, I did stay there for 2-3 years, but like that wasn't a good time to be inside my head. So this time doing it in a better mental state, and I'm hoping that I would appreciate it more, look after myself more. It's more about my health this time than how I look, because, you know, I have got to the weight, my start weight was £233. So I got to the point where, you know, just walking down the road, I'm like out of breath, or walking up the stairs, I'm out of breath, or tying my shoelaces, I'm out of breath because my stomach is like in the way and pushing on my like lungs, or it's just in the way and I can't breathe. I don't get that anymore. So that only took about £15 to get off, and then I could tie my shoelaces and breathe at the same time, which is helpful. Don't get out of breath walking anymore. Still get out of breath running upstairs. I'd say my cardiovascular is not the best. But anyway, last time I tried to lose weight, I was 236 pounds. This was about, it was 2024. Yeah, so it was in 2024. And I was 236 pounds at my starting weight, and I got down to 206. And I remember being really excited that I'm so close to being in the 100s again. And my partner works on cruise ships, sometimes for like 2-month contracts, 3-month contracts. And he was going on a cruise ship, and I remember I got down to 206. I was at 206 on the day that he left, and he was gone for 3 months. And I remember thinking, like, I'm going to do a massive transformation, and I'm going to get to like 180 by the time he's back, or 170 by the time he's back. And yeah, just like complete makeover, change my hair colour, blah, blah, blah. Also, to get to that weight loss from 236 to 206, so what's that, £30? That took me 10 months to get there. Anyway, the day he left, I was 206. I remember being very excited that I was 206 and I was going to do this massive transformation in the 3 months that he's away, and then I'll surprise him when he gets back. And instead, I just went the other way. I think by the time he got back, I was like, I was 206, 212, something like that. It wasn't like dramatically heavier, it was like half a stone heavier. But then I just continued back the other way over the next like year. The fact that I'm back at 206 is exciting because that means I'm back at the lowest weight I've achieved. Well, it'll be the lowest weight I've achieved when I'm 205, but I mean I'm back in that sort of range. So now anything from here is the furthest I've done since being with Dan, so in the last 6 years. Yeah, and it's also exciting knowing that I'm at 206 and I am actually going to get into the 100s. Like, I'm not going to, am I? So yeah, because I've been doing fine. It's been pretty consistent. When I say consistent, I know I've had like 2 weeks of maintains, but I'm not gaining weight, I'm not going the other way, I'm not like really struggling to get the weight off. It's just slower because I'm on a lower dose. So also it means I'm a nice rounded off 30% there. 30% through my goal. Don't know if that even showed you. It means my BMI is 31, so I wonder if I can see what my BMI used to be. 16 stone 8. I'm now 14 stone 10. This is the thing, is I've been doing it in pounds because that's what my scales do, and I've cycled through it and I can't seem to find stone in pounds. So I'm just used to pounds, but when I convert it into stone, which I don't do all the time, it's like a nice surprise because I don't know what my highest was. If I was 233 pounds when I started this, I'm going to have to go on some kind of converter. So I completely skipped the seeing 15 stone because I've been working in pounds. When I worked it out, when I had a look on my like scales app, the last time I saw it, I was in 16 stones, and now I'm 14 stone 10. So that was a lovely jump to see because I haven't been checking what it was in stone. My BMI was 35.2. Anyway, I will leave it at that this week because it's not much to update on really. You know, I say that every week. I've lost 3 pounds, so that's great. 27.9 pounds off. I am so close with that point, that decimal point. to it being £28, which is officially 2 stone. Can I just say I've lost 2 stone now? I'm like half a pound away. £27 off altogether, £3 off this week, 206, lowest I've been in years, and anything further from this is going to feel really good, and I'm very close to being in the 100s, which is exciting. I reckon I could probably get there by the end of the month. Hang on, no, we're midway through July. I mean the end of month 4, you know, halfway through August. The one thing I am curious about, and the only thing that makes me want to speed it up, is my birthday. My birthday is 11th of October, and I always do a birthday self-portrait, and I'd really love to do something where I'm actually showing my whole body. I did show my whole body in my last birthday portrait, but I haven't really done a full body portrait since then because I felt too self-conscious. So I'd love to do another, like a full body thing and like a special birthday portrait. That would be cool. I need to look at what I want to do for my birthday portrait. Last year's ones were cool. This was last year's. So I'd like to do something. If I continue losing £2 a week, obviously it's not coming off consistently as £2 a week, but it's working out £7 to £8 a month, which is the equivalent of £2 a week. So if I continue at this rate, like consistently, then by my birthday week I would be another £24 off, which would be £50 off in total. I'm just curious to see what another £24 off would look like on my body, because where would that take me? I'm 206, I'd be another £24 off, so let's just do 25. And let's say I'm 205 because it'll be easier. So then 190, 180, so it'll be 175. Wow. Oh my God, that feels so far away. Okay, hopefully I do get there by my birthday. Have I just done the maths wrong? I'm really bad at maths. Anyway, I'm gonna go because we've got so much stuff to prep. And if I decide I look too haggard and tired to put this on the internet, then I'm just gonna have to refilm the whole thing. I won't be bothered to do that, I will just post this, whatever. I will be back next week. Hopefully with another loss. Oh, imagine if I lost £6 this week and I actually got down to 200. That would be insane. Not going to happen. But yeah, right. £3 off. Pleased with that. I'll see you later. Bye.